Hi, my name is Juno. I'm from Korea. I'm going to talk about the Clutter capsule. We shop and shop, keep the materials flowing. Do you know what percentage of total material flow through this system is still in product or used 6 months after this sales in North America? It's 1%. In other words, 99% of stuff we run through the system is trashed within 6 months. The average American now consumes twice as much as they did 50 years ago. Also, house has more than doubled. With less than 5% of world population, the US consumes 30% of resources, also responsible for 30% of world waste. Consumption leads to the direct creation of environmental pressure from the use of products and services. More consumption is more produce and more negative impact on our environment. Those in the 35 to 44 age group experience the largest increase in the median debt. My target audience is 25 to 44 age group who living in the US urban area. They live in the consumer culture with more debt and smaller living space. This is my age group, and let me introduce my experience. In the past, I've been caught in consumerism and still think it would be easy to fall back into it if I'm not careful. I like nice things. A new, reliable automatic things can make our life easier. Therein lies the problem. The more I consume, the more I need to consume. Buy a bigger house and I need more furniture. It never ends. The more I get, the more I want. Realized my house was not a comfortable place to live. Clutter in the house caused me to feel unhappy and stressed when getting something done or getting ready for anything. One day, I was inspired by the article, The Dumpster Project, an experiment led by Professor Wilson in Texas. In this project, he and his environmental science students are transforming a 36 square foot dumpster into a fully sustainable home over a year. After 1 year, he said, when you downgrade your space, you get out into the world more. It gives you more freedom financially and time-wise, which are primary two of the most important assets. A better life than I had before. 10 months ago, I started my journey of living with less. I began donating, recycling, and reselling my unnecessary and duplicated personal possessions. When I have unsure items, I put in the box and reopen in 1 or 2 months to make sure whether I really need it or I don't miss it at all, since out of my sight. This process helps for each item's true value to me. Since then, I'm spending more time in productive ways, such as spending it with my family, meet more people, instead of cleaning, shopping, and organizing throughout the week. Eventually, I got rid of 75% of my infrequently used items, and I reduced more than 13% of electricity usage, and saved a lot of extra money compared before I had the decluttering experience. So I designed the prototype for the others to take a similar excursion. I ran cluttercapsule.com. That is a service help people realize they don't need or even want everything they have. Here's how it works. When users request empty containers, I deliver empty containers to users' place on the date request. User place infrequently item in the containers and I pick them up when it is ready. User reevaluate whether really they want to item or they don't need it. After this process, they decide whether to donate or bring their item home, Also, user can select where they like to donate them. I donate users' items to non-profit organizations as their preference. Users also receive donation value guide and receipt at the end. The donation value guide helps donor determine the approximate tax deductible value. Through the prototype, more than 1,000 items were donated as of today. 96% of items are donated, and minimum estimate value is around 5,000. 98% of participants said without Clutter, they have more space. 96% said it helped their mental health. And 88% of users said they saved money. Users said they are motivated to continue to declutter. And they enjoy the simple process and learn that the item they don't want to will be disposed of properly. Going one step forward, I decided to add a digital app. This is an extension of the service to give people the tool to continuing doing it on their own and tracking the impact. This app will allow users to get snapshots of their daily activity, energy usage, and estimate the value of donation. All features are easy comparison of the user data and detailed view. With the tool, they can track an impact to our environment, and this message of living with less with better lifestyle resonates a lot of people who is willing to share our message with their family, friends, and colleagues. Like haiku poetry, living in the less seeks to maximize effect through the simplicity. My goal is eliminating clutter in our life for our better environment and sustainable lifestyle. I learned how declutter affects on our inner state. In the process, I've learned about holding on, about letting go. Living in the less gives me more of what is priority of my life. We don't become instantly happy by getting rid of our stuff, at least not in the long run. Decluttering is the first step. I hope the Clutter Capsule is the guide that takes people along that important first step of letting go slowly. Thank you.